Hello everybody, welcome to Game 2 of this round of 16 clash between Mentos and Piratebear in the Morg Cup. I am joined by infamous Texan. That means he's so famous that he's infamous. If you don't know that, that's what that definitely means. And it's Squirrel Dude, hello.
Hello, the most successful Texan to ever grace JFW.
Correct, yes. And ODL check. Right, so Mentos won the first game, so he is 1-0 ahead in the series, only needs a draw, and he's won the toss, chosen to receive. And like really, if he gets his drive done, he's through, isn't he? That's basically what this means. So I guess that is why he received, right? He knows that a draw is good enough. I think maybe if he was trying to win, maybe he would have kicked. But seeing as he knows he just has to get his drive done, you can basically sacrifice every single player to get this drive done. Because, it's going to be hard for the Undead to win if he stalls this out till turn 8.
It will be. Undead can be quick when they need to if they're up enough players, but... And what else can be down enough players for that to be possible?
Yeah.
But, yes.
It's tough, and he's got 12 players as well, Mentos. Usually you see 11 and a Apo, don't you? Mm-hmm. He's gone 12 players. Interesting. Caught the ball and goes for a full screen.
The reroll is cheaper than the 12th player, right? Or the Apo is also cheaper than the 12th player, isn't it? It's 50k versus 70, right?
Yeah. So he's...
Yeah, so what's the... Does the extra 20k buy you anything worthwhile?
I don't know.
A catcher as opposed to a lineman, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's got 3 reroll. He's got a leader and 3 catches and 3 rerolls. I don't know how he's got so much.
Well, what else needed? Oh. Well, spare's paying off.
Yeah, there we go. Instant Kaz. Oh, he's got the leader. So he's only got 2 rerolls. He's got leader on the thrower, so he's actually only got 2 rerolls. So he's given up a reroll to get like a thrower and a reserve, probably something like that.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Bosh.
The spare is sometimes better than the Apo. The more you think about it, the more complicated the differences get. It's not a clear one is the same as the other.
No.
The more and more you think about it.
No, it's really not clear. Like I didn't even know if one was like, it feels like the reserve is a little bit more reliable, right? Because like you can have an Apo and then not use it because you think, oh well, it was a serious injury, and then or it could just be a badly hurt that you save. So like, do you know what I mean? Like at least if you have the reserve, you will always get something up. But then you won't always get something out of it because you might only take KOs and then they might come back. Whereas if you'd had an Apo, you could have Apo'd that KO. So even that isn't really true. So yeah, the Apo versus reserve.
And the spare player means that you theoretically have like a controllable loss you have now, so you can induce fouling and like, oh, that's fine because you can't Apo a player that's sent off foul. So the spare gives you more ways to come back from casualties.
Yeah, that's a big one actually.
Or if there's just rep as well, I guess.
Yeah. The reserve is a real big one for fouling's a real big one because like you really want to be able to foul war dancers occasionally, right, and gutter runners occasionally. Yeah. So I think that is probably the biggest argument for the reserve. I'm surprised he's just kept the ball back here instead of like moving up into a cage. It's just keeping it like this. Like, okay, like the last move made it a cage, wasn't it? And he can still run around the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. I mean, it's not that easy, but he could still one day. But yeah, like until he moved that guy, this mummy could have just hit him, couldn't he? That's wild. 3D seems pretty good.
3Ds on the catcher, yeah. Bummies are good.
Probably could have done, nearly every other move first, though. Like this one he had to wait, right? But okay, he's not moving in the other mummy. Interesting.
Because he's happy with that mummy, just kind of keeping it from too easily rotating. Maybe,
I think one over is a bit better, right? But
one back, yeah, or maybe one to the left.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
it's probably okay. The ball's moving up to the left. It looks like behind the tree.
Yeah. Tree getting very far forward.
The tree is pretty good if you can just block its way to where you want it to be.
Yeah.
And doesn't root. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've never made it a turn 4 without it rooting before.
That is the thing. It is only 1 in 6 chance, but it's cumulative. If you think of it cumulatively, like you shouldn't get more than like 4 or 5 turns out of the tree before it gets stuck. That's around the point where you should be there rooted for the drive, which is actually usually going to be okay, because in this square right here, it's okay for it to be rooted.
Yeah.
It's when it's like somehow, for some reason, like 1 square behind the line is where you're like, why? How did you get here after 3 turns? This is worthless.
I think we're gonna blitz this catcher and like base the ball, right? No, not gonna.
Yeah.
Gonna blitz with tackle, maybe. People who take tackle love to blitz with tackle. Wrong. No, he hasn't blitzed with tackle.
Just basing tackle.
No, I really don't know.
Well, people with tackle also like to base the tackle, just make it a 1 in 6 and not a 1 in 36. So.
Yeah.
I guess we're blitzing with Russell on the capture.
Oh, on the ball!
No! Ooh!
Rerolls!
Yeah, tackle. Wow, that's a... You know what? You are down 1-0 in the series, so let's be aggressive against the Elves.
Yeah.
Sure.
Rowdy. But he gets tackled. He gets tackled for his trouble. And the tree, blocks again, gets forward again. And removes the player. Wow, that tree. What a dream.
This is the dream people talk. This is the tree that people talk about, and like why they're good. It's this game right here. Where they're just walking up, punching a thing, getting a removal, being like this obnoxious anchor that the other team can't play around. This is the good tree people talk about. It's like the Beast Nurgle that actually gets on 3 elves and they can't get away from it.
This is a definite mistake, right? Moving that catcher first. He had this one all the way over here. Should have moved that one first.
Yeah.
Because now...
Hello.
And this is why.
Yeah.
And this is...
How much do you do before you GFI 3 dice block?
Instant.
Or GFI 2 dice?
Instant.
You do anything first?
No,
okay,
instant
we're
rush.
Tackle hits first.
Lame. Instant rush blitz. See what happens.
Yeah.
1. Oh god. All rerolls gone. Gets the power though. Get up.
Gets the power, has recovery. Does he kill it?
Doesn't kill it and gets a bit of a bad scatter.
Bad scatter for this turn, possibly better scatter for the upcoming turns, depending on how much additional pressure you can put on all of this. The tree is in a really nice square that is for stopping the undead from infiltrating behind it.
Oh!
Ooh, that's a aggressive dodge, but I like it.
Yeah, spicy. Oh, gotta reroll this. Oof. I'm just gonna 1D the mummy and powers it, and which chains away the ghoul as well. Outrageous. Well, nice try from Piratebear, but defeated by 2s. Disgusting, disgusting elves.
You'd think you wouldn't want a mummy coming up your rear, but that time it just was okay. The elves wiggle themselves out of that problem.
Yes. You can get the tackle in his face. No. It's gonna foul.
Oh, we're murdering a wolf foul.
Kaz? No apple?
The apple was worse than a reserve confirmed.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? When you've got a dancer.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the big thing about the apple. But then, of course, that's also why the reserve is good, because all of these badly hurt linemen or whatever, you're not going to apple because you want to save it. So.
Yep. It's a similar thing to why you want to target loner elves for casualties, because they can't ever get appoed, and you want to be up players against elves very badly. So just target the things that are always staying out every time.
Yep. Oh man, I bet he wishes he'd saved his rerolls now.
Yeah.
Tackle hit on the dancer.
I think he still has it with the GFI from guard. Guard can provide the assist, can't it?
Oh yeah, he's got 2D. He's got 2D with tackle. He just hasn't got his reroll, has he? I mean, he's got an instant 2D. He's just got a ghoul here, or this ghoul. This ghoul can assist, and then 2D with tackle. The guard can just go in as well. He's got.
I like the guard doing it because you get a better push direction. I like this actually a lot.
2+.
Because otherwise, yeah, but now you can still force nonsense next turn as opposed to forcing a score in. You get pushes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a better push direction, but again, without rerolls, I don't know. I'd probably rather just 3+. If this had been game 1, though, Piratebear would probably be quite happy now, right, with the Kaz and the dancer and good chances of a draw.
Fucking elves, like, all right, I put them in substitute 3+. All right, well, man.
They win 89% of the time. I mean, it's not won yet, obviously, but it's looking really good, isn't it? Now, now Piratebear's got to score as early as he can. There's no point, trying to time it for turn 13 or anything. He's just got to score as early as he can. Give himself as much time as possible to turn over the elves for the 2-1.
Trying to smash as many elves out the way as he can. Hope the tree is bad.
Yep. He's getting his mighty
Won't someone think about how
in.
the wood elves aren't viable anymore? They're not even good anymore, Jim. They can't 3+ leap in. They're so bad now.
Yeah.
Think of the wood elves. The new rules ruined them. They're garbage.
Well, the weird thing is that people started making them tier 2, isn't it? And I know they're tier 2 here, but like that's the thing, right? Eurobowl made them tier 2. It's like everybody wants to make them tier 2. Make sure that it's weird, isn't it? Right? The mentality of this is the way it's always been.
They want them to be the best team. People feel like they should be the best team forever. Yeah.
Yeah, because just historically they were. So right, well they'll stay the best team forever then. So there's no reason to make them tier 2. It's just weird. Chaos and stuff are always tier 3 or whatever, but they're never good enough. Chaos, right?
Yeah, they could be tier 4. They still probably wouldn't be good enough. Pass.
So people are kind of fine with Chaos never being playable, but then Woody's a slight nerve. Let's make them tier 2 everywhere. It's weird. It is a weird thing. And stuff like Lizards, right? If Lizards had never been a team, and then they just came out today, people would be like, oh my god, the power creep's insane, this is ridiculous, make them tier 0. But instead people are just
people will not be allowed to use lizards
yeah, just ban them completely. It's weird, isn't it? It is weird. It's just
Dark Elves might be that way too. It's wait a minute, they're an elf team. They have all armor value 8 and 4 block. What's the downside to this team? I don't understand. Turns out actually they're just not very high powered. Ultimately, they don't have any. They have none of the best tools. They just have all of the good ones.
Yes. Yeah. Chaos, you could give them free block, right? That would be a thing you could do. Free stacking block for
you could
2 players or something.
Chaos are a hard team to make good at a low team value tournament, no matter what, period. Because their whole team is built around being better at higher team values. Just by having good skill access rather than good skills.
Yeah. This time it does make this a 3D. Only made it a 2D in the pointless turn 8 punches that he got. So what's this?
He has gotten good removals so far, so he does. Yeah. He is still in the game with those nice removals he's gotten so far.
But still, 8 elves is quite a lot. It's still going to be work to score this in like 4 turns.
It's funny, dog to the dog. I do think they should have banned scoring, but it also is funny that they maybe shouldn't have banned scoring. It's like, yeah, it's Underworld are good now. All right, it's fine. But also they should have banned swarming. Swarming was weird and bad. I don't like how it played more than that it was too good.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like vampires, right? Well, I know vampires are often tiered like tier 2 and stuff, but like it's funny how people like Dimmy are like, "Oh, vampires are too good" and stuff, and it's like it's okay that vampires can be the best team. Like that, if they are the best team, that's okay. It doesn't have to be Amazons the best team forever, does it?
Yeah.
It can be okay if vampires are the best team now. I won't mind if they're the best team. Like I don't know because I haven't played them and stuff. So like I know Amazons are the best team, the next team that's been revealed.
Yeah.
But like I will be more excited for vampires because then I'll actually be able to play them, you know, and like it'll be interesting to see how good they are actually playing them. Because they're different, aren't they? Like you can like if it was just a normal bog standard team, you could be like, well, I know how this plays and stuff, like, you know, the stat line and stuff, like, you know, like Slan, right? Well, no, Slan are a bit weird because of the leap, but like, like, you know, Corn before Corn came out and before Bretonians would have come out, you could just look at the team and like you know what that's like. Imperial Nobility, right? There's no surprises from Imperial Nobility or All World Alliance, things like that. You know exactly how that's going to play out, but yeah, vampires with the gazers and stuff, it's completely different, isn't it? 2+ gazing.
It's interesting. Amazon, they've kind of something interesting with the new skill they put in there, which is like, I kind of wish was just a skill they put into the game. It's actually a really interesting ability.
Yes. And giving it to assassins.
Yeah.
I hate that assassins are the least assassin-y player in Blood Bowl. I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know, Jim.
Like, there's no need to make them, you know, overpowered and stuff, right? Because undead dark elves have them, and they don't need anything overpowered. But it needs to fit the fluff. That's the important thing, right? That's the important thing. It really is. Like, you know, and I know, like, we might be big Griant nerds who want, you know, who care about how good things are. But realistically, fitting the fluff is the most important thing. And assassins are stupid because they're not assassin-y at all. They're literally the least assassin-y. It's so weird. So weird. It makes sense for chainsaws to get stuck after they hit things.
Yeah.
But not assassins. Come on. Come on, man. He's fouling. I don't like this foul. He could just complete the cage. But I guess fouling it's with the ghoul as well, isn't it? Okay, no.
He's been fouling with the ghoul like every time. It's been very like I guess it's the unskilled ghoul, but still. I don't love that when you need to score. I don't like when you need to score multiple times quickly to get the ghoul fucked off.
Exactly, yeah. Looks like he's going to score in 4, though.
It does. So he's going to be in with a shout. He's got some good removals. The KO removals will be impactful as well. So he could be potentially, you know, up 4 players, which makes stopping the elves manageable, especially when one of those players is a Ward Ansi, the other is a player with dodge. That's a pretty good removals. He's got a shot to maybe get 1 more out here. Though
okay, maybe he's
might
not
going to scoring his next turn.
No, maybe that guy who fouled could have just been stood over here and received a handoff and scored.
Yeah. I wonder if part of the power creep is that people, because you're buying physical teams, you know, you've bought this team to be good at tournaments. You know, if you bought Chaos, like, well, yeah, you bought Chaos, but you knew they were shit. That's why you paid. You're fine with that. So if you make people see it as like some weird investiture that, you know, this team should be good because I bought it when it was good, whatever, and not, you know, just some toys that are going to fluctuate.
I bought this in 1994 when they were the best team. Why isn't it still for the best 30 years later?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
there is something that feels...
Reads that.
There's something that feels weird about,
it's a Kaz.
You know, making each new team good. Great cash. Yeah. The Cavs dice are going to make it an interesting. He has to score like next turn. I don't think he can put it off. He has to just force his way in.
Yeah.
To score.
Yeah. He has to roll a dice next turn. Yeah, 100%.
But it's going to give him a real shot to steal and score.
Yeah.
These many removals.
Well, yeah. Depending on the KO rolls.
KOs. Yeah. So even though the KOs, like he should be up 3 players, I think. Maybe up just 2.
5, 6, 7. No, that's his 6. Yeah, it's 6, isn't it? Oh god, yeah, okay. So he could have 8. I mean, if he's got 8 players, that's enough, isn't it? But, yeah. So I think it does. I think it does come down to KOs. I think 8 players is well enough. Oh god, he pushed in the wrong square. Didn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he could have pushed him here.
Yeah, now it's a dodge or
a rush. Yeah, that was bad. He should have definitely. So he's not going to. No, he's going to score. Oh my god, it's a rush.
Oh,
it's a reroll. So punishment. He absolutely could have just pushed him here, and then it wouldn't have been a dodge. So yeah, mistake by Piratebear, punished by the loss of a reroll, and that's a big punishment because trying to turn him over with 2 rerolls is a lot easier than turning him over with 1 reroll.
It is going to be 11 versus 7.
Yeah.
So up 4 players.
And solid D.
Solid.
Yeah, Zons are confirmed for next season, yeah. I wouldn't have said it if they weren't.
They haven't said it's Amazons, it's just they showed images that are clearly Amazons and everyone knows that they're Amazons. So.
Yes. They might have confirmed it's Amazon, though. I don't know. Like they might have said something on Facebook or something, right? But it is Amazon's. Yeah, it is a picture of an Amazon. Clearly, a picture of an Amazon.
It's the only humanish team left. So, hey, tree being bad is important right now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a vampire disguised as an Amazon, but. It's definitely an Amazon.
It's actually a high elf shaman in the Lustrian Forest gyms. I don't know what we were thinking. High elves would be so disappointing, to be honest. They're so boring. And they haven't even been redesigned yet for the new rules, and they need to be because they're bad.
Yeah. It's not going to be high elves or like Tomb Kings, and it's going to be they're going to be later, aren't they? Chorfs will probably take a while. Okay, so he's based the ball with tackle.
Base the ball, GG. Base the ball, tackle, mega GG. Comedy mega GG.
You might just hand off to the catcher and score here. Okay, that's good, isn't it? That's good.
Yeah.
So you probably just screen it off for turn or something.
Yeah, this is the problem, is that it's... Oh, well, now the elves just run backwards. Like, oh, wait, how do I do it? What do we do about this? They just don't stand... Okay, actually, I was joking, but no, you should just run backwards, elves. You don't have to be near the ball. You don't have to be near the undead. You can just run away.
Yes.
You don't... Yeah. You didn't need to be up here. Go the other way.
Ooh.
That GFI didn't seem necessary.
No.
Well, okay, actually I understand why he did it, but it doesn't.
Ooh.
Sure it's necessary.
Please tell me. Why did he do the rush?
I'm thinking it's just make it harder for things to circle back and over through the right side past the tree. This one to the left, I'm not sure it quite does the same. Can the Russell get in for a block if he's not there?
Right. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not really.
Yeah. It might be one of those that looks like a pattern where it looks better, but it might actually be the exactly as good if he's just one to the left.
Yeah, I feel like that was an unnecessary rush.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe he thought it was protecting against the wrestle. Yeah.
Tackle doing stuff.
Yeah. Basing the ball again. Can he get round the back?
I think we need to do 2 GFIs with this mummy.
Yes.
And make it so the dodges are 3-ups against without dodge.
Yes. Yep, that is the play, 1,000,000%. Oh, no. Oh, no. Even that goo could have come
No, don't. That's okay. That's actually really. I feel like that's really bad. I think he used movement going out to the right when he could have just gone straight down too.
Yeah.
I think the DeFi was actually completely avoidable. That's really bad.
Yeah, this guy could have been on the ball.
Yeah.
But I mean, also the mummy could have been. The play was 1,000,000% the mummy getting there. But I mean, he just leaps anyway. Like he just leaps anyway if you do put the mummy there. So it's like it's not that
well,
good.
if you put the mummy there, the leap is what 5+, right? Because it's. Oh my god! What are these? All right, Undead are in with a shout somehow.
Let me. It's not over. It's turn 16. But yeah, he didn't need both of these back. This was he was too timid. Like it's hard, but he was definitely too timid on defense.
So I guess the white's going to try and do the scoring?
Yeah, white's got to pass it to the goo. Should have hit this guy first, right, to stop the intercept.
Does having... Oh, man. Yep, having the reroll might have mattered.
Oh! There you go. He nearly did it. But he didn't. And it's over.
Good try.
Yep, it was a really good try.
Yeah,
really good try from Piratebear, but Mentos gets the draw in the second game, which means he progresses with Wood Elves. So far, 5 out of 6 Wood Elves are through to the next round. And the last one is J-Leave to make it 6 out of 6, because, like, you know, there were 8 teams, but of course 2 were playing each other, so it was 6 Wood Elves was the maximum amount possible in the quarterfinals. And we might get that. It's all up to J-Leave carrying the hopes and dreams of Wood Elf Nation. It's pretty funny, isn't it, getting so... Wood Elf, I mean, I do think Wood Elves were good in the Euroball 25 rules, right? Like, they had pretty much the best win rate in the actual Euroball itself. Like, technically, Imperial Nobility had a better win rate, but, like, only about 3 people used them. Like, of the teams that were played a decent amount, Wood Elves had the best win rate. And they've really done well here, haven't they? Because also Necro got nerfed for this. So, yeah, we currently have 5 Wood Elf teams in the quarterfinals. And we might get 6. Right, there you go. That was it. Congratulations, Mentos. But, you know, well played, Piratebear. Really did do a good job that game. Tried to pull it out. And thank you, Squirrel Dude.
It's a really hard game to try and beat Wood Elves when they know they can just draw. It's a really hard game. They can just not give a shit about scoring, for real.
Yep. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And stay fantastic.